Online exclusive.
Ow! The two-time Saskatchewan air guitar champion. I know. Why be a minor when you could be a major? He says all that, but the two-time and that, oh, hey, punchers, it's me, Hank, and I'm hanging out in my basement watching the new episode of Punch TV. And you know what I noticed while watching this episode is that Major Party, he had a segment with his friends talking about some summer safety tips. But that segment was super short, when in reality, because I was there filming the thing, it was super long. We were there for a long time, so a lot got cut. A lot got left on the cutting room floor. But you know what? I put it all back together for you. That's what I do. I bring things together. So right now, I'm gonna dish out the uncensored, the unedited Major Party and Friends Summer Safety Tips segment that was too hot for Punch TV. So right now on the internet, you're gonna hear some longer summer safety tips, but you know what? Major Party and Friends, they forgot about this one.
Always make sure you can run the fastest when you're hiking in bear country.
And I'm sure you noticed there on one of the most important summer safety tips that I wasn't there. Do you know why? Because Castle left me way behind on the trail. He heard a noise and he's gone. And it's like, yeah, as it turns out, for some weird reason, I won Hank's family race this year. But when it comes down to it, when you think you're gonna get eaten by a bear, Castle's very fast. Very fast. He's a winner. Anywho, without further ado, here's Major Party Summer Safety Tips.
This is Major Party popping up from the underground. Why was it underground? That will be for another time. But today, we are back. It is summertime, and we want to celebrate summer with all my friends. And today, my special friends will be giving you very special summer tips on how you can have a wonderful summer once the sun comes out and we can enjoy the wonderful weather with all of our friends. Oh, speaking of all my friends, is that my girlfriend, Britney Spears?
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hey, Britney, baby, how's it going?
Pretty good.
So, Britney, what's one of your favorite pastimes you like to do during the summer?
Usually it's just like dancing all weird on Instagram. I just can't get enough. All summer long, doesn't matter.
That's awesome. And how are those Instagram reels going, Britney?
Pretty good. I don't even know how many followers I have anymore, like tens of thousands, maybe even 1 million.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
Now, how long does it take you to plan your dance routines, Britney Spears?
I pretty much do the same thing every time. I just like take my clothes off and wriggle around and I stare at the camera like in this really intense, kind of scary girlfriend kind of way.
And there's your first summer tip on how to make good Instagram reels with Britney Spears as the teacher. Sorry, I just started my words there a little bit. Britney, besides Instagram, do you do the TikToks or any of those other things as well?
I thought about TikTok, but no, I'm an Instagram girl through and through.
Well, at least you're committed to one thing.
I'm old school.
There we go. Old Instagram for the old school. I thought Facebook was the old school one now.
Well, you know what? It's getting to the point where like 90s is classic rock now. So Instagram's also old school, even though Facebook's old schooler.
That was very insightful, Britney Spears. Thank you so much. Now, let's talk to some of our friends with some of their best summer tips.
All right.
For our first summer tip, we have my good friend, the Crypt Keeper. Crypt Keeper, come on in.
Hello there.
I love
How's it going today?
I'm doing really well, Crypt Keeper. I love your flamingo.
Thank you. Thank you. It just keeps me like bobbing in the water. You know, I'm floating, I'm bobbing.
Good.
Good.
I can see you're hanging loose. You got some head bobbing action there too.
Yeah, I'm in the water. You can't see the water. It's invisible.
It's just a little bit of water there. So, Crypt Keeper, you're going to tell us about skincare. What are some good summer tips we should remember when we're out in the sun to protect our skin?
Well, I think these days you need about like 1,000 SPF sunscreen. I used to I used to just go outside all the time with no sunscreen, and my mom always said, hey, you gotta wear sunscreen. I'm only 32 years old, you know, and you wouldn't look at it by my face because I never wore sunscreen before.
Oh, good. Oh.
It's not very cool anymore.
So what, yes, no, it sounds like your mom gave you very, very good advice. Now, did you spend a lot of time out in the sun?
I spend so much time out in the sun, like you wouldn't believe the amount of filters I have to use on my dating profiles on Plenty of Fish, you know, like just to get rid of this leather face skull skin. It's pretty crazy. I got about 18 filters that I run through. So yeah, skincare, always wear skincare.
Good, but you know what, Crypt Keeper? You should really just show your natural self. Do you know what I mean? If someone only likes you for your filtered face, then they truly don't deserve you.
That's true, but you know, have you been on Plenty of Fish? It's pretty superficial. I don't know. I don't know if it would work.
So now we're getting dating advice and skincare advice.
Dating and skincare.
Good. Now I'm also assuming, Crypt Keeper, you probably have like some magic spell or something, right? You probably have a potion or some book of magic that you could use to make your skin better.
Not really anymore. No, that was all smoke and mirrors, really. It's just in the comic books.
Oh,
it's
right.
not real life, you know. You know that wasn't real, right?
Warning. Warning. Warning.
I mean, yes. Of course I knew that wasn't real.
I mean, I'm just an actor.
Oh.
I'm an actor, just like you.
I'm not acting. Are you acting? What is going on? What's happening? Comics aren't real?
I'm sorry to break it to you, Mage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm really sorry.
I need a second here. We'll be back with some more summer tips. Comics aren't real?
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, D&D, magic, and more for over 30 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
This is Major Party, and I'm here once again with my good friend Leatherface for some barbecue tips over an open fire. Leatherface, how are you today?
I'm doing real good there, Mage. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, enjoying this summer weather. Now today, we'll be cooking over an open flame. What are some tips you have for creating a really good fire?
Well, we're gonna start with creating a fire?
Sure.
Well, okay, basically, I've been told if you take dryer lint and you wrap it up in a little ball and you put Vaseline in it, somehow that's just like a crazy combustible fire starter. I have a friend who literally is like, has a degree in like outdoorsmanship, whatever the degree is called. He told me that, and it works like you would just knocked over the fire.
Oh, now kids,
Brittany's legs are getting burnt.
If you knock over a fire, make sure you have a giant hand that can come in and fix it for you. That's always really handy.
It does help.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you had a friend who was a doctor in outdoorsmanology.
Yeah, he's pretty. It's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
He's handy to have around.
Nice. So, when you're making your cuts of meat, Leatherface, how important is it to have a sharp blade on your chainsaw?
It's pretty good, but it doesn't matter that much, really. Like, you know, it could be rusty, it could be brand new from Home Depot. It doesn't really matter as long as it instills a lot of fear. I mean, as long as you get like some nice cuts of meat and, you know, you marinate it overnight in some good old hot sauce, get some Deadly Dan's Bold Q.
Ooh, that's very, very good. I like that barbecue. Now, do you find having a rusty chainsaw, does it actually help with season your meat? Does it change the taste of what you're eating?
It doesn't really, but it does increase the iron.
And
waka,
you know,
waka waka.
well, it's just,
I have a joke book coming out next week too. You know that?
Do you?
I'm a dad, and I wrote a whole book about dad jokes.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good.
Can you tell us one of your Leatherface dad jokes right now?
Well, you know, after supper the other day, my wife asked me if I could clear the table. Well, I had to get a good running start, but I made it.
Oh!
That almost went over your head there, right?
It took. I was gonna try to slap my knee, but I don't have enough articulation in my arms.
Oh, that's
Perfect. There you go. So Leatherface, something I've noticed, you're a lot shorter than you look on TV. Like on your movies and TV, you look quite tall.
Well, you know, TV's not real, right?
Hello.
You know that? Like,
Well,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not a documentary.
it's not. TV's not real either?
It is not real. But we also have like, you know, we got Tom Cruise to play a lot of the characters so that I can tower over him. But, you know, it's not real.
Oh, wow. Punch viewers, I guess TV isn't real either. Well, I don't know what to say about that.
Jerry Springer is real though, right?
Well, obviously.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I want to be on Jerry Springer one day. Someone could like rip my wig off, and then we could get in a big tussle till like the Chicago police security guards come and wrestle us off the stage.
That would be cool.
I think
And with
it'd be
Morton
fun.
Downey Jr.
Oh,
We could do a Jerry Springer,
That would be
Morton Downey
amazing.
Jr. reunion reboot.
I like that. Was he on there? I missed that. That would be amazing.
That would be like the grand ultimate showdown of the best talk show hosts
That'd be
ever.
amazing. Is he Robert Downey Jr.'s dad? Is
We
there,
should
like,
look
a
that up.
relation there? Let's look that up after.
They must be related. I mean, they have
Let's-
the same
let's
last
check it out.
name, right?
Yeah, Junior.
There we go. I have my good buddy to help us with some swimming and water safety, the creature.
Hello.
So-
Hello there.
Are you ready to tell us about some water safety, the creature?
Yeah, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? You want to learn how not to drown? That's what everyone wants to know.
Oh,
I don't know why, but that's like the most important thing.
you know what? That's a good place to start. So, the creature, or creature, do you have a preference? Or C? What about big C?
It's Doctor, actually.
Dr.
Creature.
Dr. Creature. Oh, okay. Dr. Creature, what's a good way to avoid drowning?
Well, the best way is to have gills. Anyway,
That was a good one.
Yeah, but you know, life preservers. You know, like if you're going down and someone throws you this like, cute little pink life preserver with the ducks on it. That's the best way. But you know, most people have to learn how to swim. I was born to swim, but yeah, you know, always have an adult. Always like wait an hour after eating, even though I think that's an old wives' tale. I still live by it.
It's good. And you don't want to eat while you're swimming either.
No, generally not. Especially like donuts, like they just get all soggy and I don't know.
No, very, very
Not
true.
very good, you know.
Now, for those of us who don't have gills, one thing that I know, if your lungs are filled with air, you actually won't sink.
Really?
So if you can't swim well, as long as you have air in your lungs, just lie on your back and you'll float right on the top.
Really?
You can try that right
I
now.
had no idea. I don't know if I have lungs. Do I have lungs? I'm a doctor, but
You're-
I'm not
you're the
that kind of doctor. I'm actually a doctor in in outdoors work. You know, I'm an outdoorsman.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, are you friends with Leatherface?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Well, you came up in conversation. Oh, Brittany fainted.
Uh-oh,
She
she
was,
fainted. Are you okay, Brittany?
she was so excited. I'm okay. I'll just crawl up, just out of here.
Sorry about that. I did it again. Oops.
Oops.
Sorry, Brittany.
It's okay. So, creature, what are some tips for swimming in different bodies of water? For example, swimming in the Black Lagoon compared to the ocean,
Ooh, good question.
or a slough.
Ooh. So swimming in a black lagoon, that's a tough one because the water is like, you know, it's kind of murky and dirty, but yet you're not very buoyant. Like you sink like a rock in that stuff. It's pretty crazy. That's why only really like people like me can swim there. There's a whole bunch of us down there, but I was the only one stupid enough to ever come to the surface and get captured. But, you know, there's about 1,000 of us down in that lagoon.
Wow.
But that's a story for another time, you know?
I
Another
think so.
You know, and then when you're swimming in the ocean, it's pretty good. Like you're a lot more buoyant, but you know, like last time I was there, I stepped on a stingray, and that just ruined my entire vacation. That was not good. You know, and then there's like Manitou Beach, where like you can float on your back and read a book, even if you can't swim. It's almost impossible to drown. And if you are drowning, the sea monkeys will save you. They're
good.
They're known for that.
Yeah, are there quite a few sea monkeys in Manitou?
They're everywhere. Everywhere.
Good to know.
You didn't know that? Oh yeah.
No, I didn't realize sea monkeys were such a.
Full of sea monkeys.
Wow, that's. See, kids, this is why we have such a good educational show, right? You're learning about sea monkeys. You're learning about different types of water. I guess we learned that comic books and TV isn't real, but you know that's for another time. You know, something I noticed, Dr. Creature, or Dr. C.
Ooh, Dr. C. I like Dr. C.
You like Dr. C? Is that in your movies, you're black and white, but in person you're color. Like, why are you green when in the movies you're black and white?
Well, we can go back to the whole movies aren't real thing. You do know that, right?
Movies
you know,
are
movies aren't real, and the black and white camera. You know, my career was quite a while ago, so there was no color TV yet. You know, it was just me and Shirley Temple dancing up a storm, and you know, color TV came out, and then all of a sudden nobody wanted the creature. You know,
so
I don't look good in color apparently.
So movies aren't real either?
Movies are not real. Shirley Temple's real, and I'm real.
Oh, well, of course you're real because you're standing right in front of me.
here.
But comics, TV, movies.
Not real.
Not real. Dr. C, Shirley Temple, real.
Real.
Okay, I feel like I'm learning a lot this
Did
episode.
you know Shirley Temple's daughter Lori played bass in the Melvins for several
Really?
years?
Wow.
That's absolutely 100% fact.
For someone who lives in a lagoon, you sure
That's
know
pretty
your
cool.
alternative rock
I'm
bands.
a pretty big music fan. I was there in Seattle when the whole grunge thing broke.
Oh,
You
gotcha.
know, I was behind the scenes, taking
Right.
a lot of photos, doing some recording.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah.
Well,
Lori Black.
You were a roadie for Nirvana on the Unplugged
I was.
tour, right?
I was.
I think if you look carefully, when you see Kurt Cobain playing guitar, I think you see your head in the background
You can
there.
see me. Yeah, I got a little bit into the camera, but you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, that was amazing. That was a great time.
Oh, good. Well, that's good to hear. And, thank you for sharing your water safety tips with us today, Creature.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, have a good summer.
One more good friend with me here today to give us some fun activity tips. It is Laura Croft.
Hello there.
How's your summer going so far, Laura?
It's been pretty awesome so far. I found all kinds of treasure. It's been really fun.
Good.
There
no!
was my lobster claw. That was my prop. That was everything. I got nothing left, but let's try and get through this anyway.
I still believe in you, Laura. Now, you're here to talk about metal detecting and looking for treasure. So what are some tips people can do to help look for treasure?
Well, you got to start off with like a really good metal detector. It's got to be high quality. And then, I don't know if there's a lot more to it. You just kind of walk down the beach and, here we go. Oh, I got my claw back. It's tedious.
So does the lobster claw help you pick up the treasure? Like
Lobster claw helps with the treasure. It's kind of like those things you buy at the dollar store with a little claw and you pull the trigger and kind of clamp stuff. You can pick up garbage, but way better.
So not only are you collecting treasure, but you're collecting garbage for the environment.
Collecting garbage, absolutely.
So you see, kids, you can make money and help the world at the same time.
Pretty good.
What are some of the coolest things you've ever found metal detecting, Laura Croft?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Found a lot of things. Like I found this giant gold monkey. It was like 18 feet tall, and
Wow.
nobody knew it was there. It was only like 3 feet below the surface at Blackstrap Beach, and I found it with my metal detector, and it's worth $18 million. It's
Wow.
pretty cool.
So kids, that could be you. You can find a giant golden monkey at Blackstrap.
Well, not anymore because I got it.
Well,
it's in my mansion now.
Oh wow, we'll have to do a tour of your house sometime, Laura Croft.
Absolutely.
And you can show us your big
Let's do it.
gold monkey. So something I noticed, Laura Croft, in person, you don't look as pixelated as you do in your video games. Like you actually look quite human.
Oh.
So why is it in your video games you look different than how you look in person?
You know that video games aren't real, right?
Like and subscribe, please.
Do you know that?
Video games aren't real either?
Nope. Not at all.
So let me get this straight. Comics, not real.
Nope.
Movies, not real.
Nope.
TV, not real.
Negative.
And now you're saying video games aren't real either?
Not even close. Except Rampage. I think Rampage was real.
Well, that's a documentary.
That was
obviously.
a documentary. But
right?
You could,
Yeah.
interactive documentary. But nothing else. Nothing.
Goodness, I have so much to consider. My life feels like it's been one big fake.
Sorry to let you
Yes.
down. Sorry to let you down.
Well, I guess it's good to know sooner rather than later. I mean, can you imagine if I was on my deathbed and I said, "Oh my goodness, video games are real," and then everyone would laugh at me.
They're like, ha 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 ha. But now you can just go, Rosebud.
That's what I was gonna say. How'd you know that?
That's gonna be, then you're gonna be, no matter what you do, you're gonna be the best of all time. All you have to say is Rosebud, and nothing's gonna beat you.
Life affirmations with Laura Croft. She can find treasure, she cleans the beaches, she saves the planet, and
Sometimes I shoot my AK-47.
sometimes
just for
she
fun.
shoots.
I
Right,
got it right here.
I completely forgot about your gun. What's
Yeah.
Don't talk about guns on TV. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
It's okay. She's holding. she's been. I don't know if you noticed. She's been holding.
No, that's fine. You
an
just don't have to-
AK-47.
way to go to draw
Okay.
attention to it.
Oh.
Okay, kids. Now this is what you do when you go.
Now we gotta shoot my AK-47.
Okay, we got it right out.
Rogers will shut this shit down.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right.
No more guns.
Yeah, let's not talk about the things that are in her hands,
Nope.
like air.
Yeah. Air.
I'm not talking about the air in my hands.
I got this weird green like bandage on my hand. I don't know if you can see that.
How'd you hurt your hand, Laura Croft?
I didn't. I just think it looks really cool. It's just always there. I like to wrap it up.
Right on, fashionista,
It's pretty good.
gold.
Matches my pants.
There we go, as everything should. Well,
Anyway.
anyway, thank you, Laura Croft, for
All right,
all
you're welcome. You're
all your
welcome.
positivity today.
You're welcome.
And this is Major Party saying, "Why be a minor when you can be a major?" And video games aren't real either, I guess. Oh goodness.
Online exclusive. Ow!